So the thing to remember, gentlemen, is that if you're talking, this is the only active mic. This is the only active mic. This is so if you're talking without having this mic and I'm holding it, then don't even talk. Like, I will.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
You're gonna have fun with this guy. Where's my flute player?
Arch and Jimmy Coffee.
Now we're almost ready. We're getting ready for the show. We need the I need the anklet. Woo, woo, woo. All right, the show is about to ready to start. They've got it all bleached out in the control room, but that's okay. It's already too late. The cup spoils the shot. That's fine. Yes, we are. Oh yeah, how are you gonna get Salima in? Here, let's just cut. Don't even move the cameras. Just let's tighten up this shot. Move this over here. Tight to there.
Do you want 5 by Blackburn?
There isn't any. Your water's underneath. Camera one's out. Camera one's out. Don't. It's under your chair. Okay, here we go. Anything you want. The quick. That'll be the intro music. There it is, perfect. You'll be the music stand. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, the show's ready to go. The control room's ready, right? Thumbs up. Ready? Woo! It's the Mr. Clean Show. Oh, there's no mic on the flute. This is our intro music. Thank you very much. Now today we have a political roundtable discussion for the Mr. Clean Show. Today we have my Will Metro here, the host of Political Point magazine. Is it called Political Point magazine? And my friend Tony Orlo and my musical guest Salima here for the Mr. Clean Show. And our honored guest, Inga the Super Dog, ripping to pieces my sandals. Come on, camera. Rip on camera. Yeah. I got a sandal for you. So anyway, we're moving away from my normal facetious, wild characteristic format to talk about a serious topic, which will be this upcoming presidential race. What do you guys think about it? We'll give who wants the floor first. Any thoughts about the political situation and the upcoming presidential campaign?
They always have to spend lots of money doing that.
Yes.
Not necessarily. Bernie Sanders speaks for the people. Bernie Sanders in 2016 for his running mate after he kicks Hillary's ass. And you don't like Hillary either, so don't complain about
Bernie either. Bernie is way too extreme. Any of the Republicans would be better than Bernie Sanders and better than Hillary. Rand Paul. Rand Paul. And actually, I actually like Jeb Bush too. Jeb Bush is actually looking stronger than Hillary and stronger than Bernie Sanders. He was a successful governor of Florida, and he improved the state of Florida when he was governor. He created millions of jobs. Yep. And, yeah.
Improve the state of Florida. I don't know. As far as I know, there's that's one of the worst places for like.
Remember, don't talk unless the mic is in front of you.
It was the number one state when he was governor.
Really? Really? Why? It doesn't have a lot of drug traffic down there?
Oh no, not at all, man. Nope. Florida. Nope. Florida and Texas and Ohio are like the number one states in America right now.
Uh-huh. Tony's like oblivious to the format of the thing. You got to follow the mic. So what do you think? He's saying she doesn't want to talk about politics.
Right, that's what I was just saying. So I don't know. Ask me a question, Mr. Moderator.
So you're favoring Bernie Sanders?
Oh, yes, absolutely. I was hoping Elizabeth Warren would throw her hat in the ring, but she's not. You know, Bernie Sanders really has the seniority and the experience and all of that. He can do 8 years and then pass it off to Elizabeth Warren. If Elizabeth Warren is not willing to be his running mate, Robert Reich is also freaking excellent. Still being active. He's a previous Secretary of Trade, and he's also fighting for the exact same things Bernie Sanders is. So Bernie Sanders is going to win over Hillary, and Bernie Sanders is going to win over the dozen different ridiculous Republican candidates. When you mention Rand,
Wait, what do you say about that? Wait, don't grab the mic.
The Republicans are in a better position than Rand Paul.
He's saying that all the Republicans are ridiculous.
No, Rand Paul's the best of them, but right now, any of the Republicans are better than Bernie Sanders. Bernie Sanders is way too extreme. He goes out there talking about, oh, we got to attack the billionaire class. I'm like, it's not about attacking the billionaire class. It's about helping everybody to succeed. All right, and Hillary Clinton is saying the exact same things as Bernie Sanders is. You know, and when you see Hillary go out there saying, oh, there's something wrong when CEOs make 300 times more than their workers. I'm like, duh, they're CEOs. They're supposed to make more. Otherwise, how can they pay their workers? Hello, jeez. That's what Hillary seems to think, and that's what Bernie Sanders said too. You know.
Okay, we're gonna go practice music. You guys got to fight over the mic. Now, what do you have to say to that?
That's what Bernie Sanders says, is that, you know, making 300 times as much as any of your employees is wrong. And it is. You know, Ben & Jerry's is a successful business. They're not supposed to make more than, I think it's 3 times as much as their minimum waged employee. That encourages people to be happy at their jobs and productive and be able to live their lives. The middle class has shrunk by orders of magnitude at this point. Yeah. And if you Bush is the one who put us in this horrible situation to begin with, but grabbing is rude. All right, excuse me, but Bush borrowed money from Medicare to pay for his war and his tax cuts on the rich, and never paid him back. If you want to know why the Republicans are trying to cut Medicare right now, it's because Bush left nothing in Medicare.
That's not true. That's not true at all. That's not true at all. Okay, that's not. Listen, that's not true at all. Listen. Okay, wait. Okay. That's not true at all. Bush did not take any money from Medicare. Okay, to pay for it. It was Obama that took money from Medicare to pay for Obamacare. Okay, and Obamacare is a disaster. Okay, it's not working whatsoever. Obamacare, yes, it is bullcrap. It's the worst piece of legislation ever passed, and Bush didn't steal money from. No, he didn't. No, Bush cut taxes for everybody across the board for everybody, and that boosted the economy. Yes, it did.
Yeah, let's listen to that again.
All right. Now I get to take, while they're conducting their political interview, and your bag is in the studio. Do you need it?
You can bring that up a little.
You're just going to look at some lyrics quick and then come right back.
Oh, you gotta get a pen.
I got a pen.
Can you bring it up anymore? That's it?
Get my bag out of the studio.
Do you really want it?
You write it. My pen. Get some paper.
I got paper.
Show my jewelry. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, I know. Let's do it right here. Show your jewelry.
Try playing it one more time.
Okay.
This is a bracelet. You made that yourself, right? Ooh, look at the necklace.
Silver. Ring. Cricket. Who are you doing this to? TV.
Yes. All right. Now let's go look at lyrics.
Okay.
Oh, they're getting into it. This is gonna be good.
That boosted the economy. Nope. The lower class became the middle class, and the middle class became the upper class. Nope. The tax cuts were across the board. Okay. Yep.
Salima had one thing to say before we go practice music, and remember, they can't hear you unless you use the mic. All right. What do you think?
The Republicans are not going to help Will or Tony. They're not going to help you one bit. So why do you want to talk about them?
Well, I think but share the mic now. Fight nice now. Here you go.
One at a time.
Okay, wait. So Selena says that neither of us are going to help him. Or you. I don't know, whoever that is. What we're discussing is like the future of like the federal government of America, basically, and what direction it should take. We seem to have fundamental differences. I'm perfectly willing to back up my positions with facts and figures and such like that. Hey, don't zoom in on me. It's a conversation between both of us. Pan over, include Will, yeah. Now zoom out a little bit. Don't cut my head off. Just zoom out a little bit. Anyway, not my problem. But in any case, all I'm saying is that we need to break the bank hold on the banks are strangling. You don't even know anything about the Federal Reserve. Oh, is it part of the government? Well, hold on. Here, let me get over here and interview you. So is the Federal Reserve part of the government?
Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
It is.
To what percentage? It's owned 20% by the federal government, 80% by private interests. Do you know what those private interests are?
No.
Well, have you ever heard of the Rothschild family?
Yeah, I've heard of them. Oh yeah,
What do you know about?
they're a big. Yep.
They're rich. Okay. Well, how do you think they got rich?
By working hard for it.
Really? Wow, that's interesting. You should really do more research. But wait, they can't hear you until I do this.
It wasn't a get rich quick scheme that they got rich on.
One of them was Napoleon's defeat at Waterloo was not known, but not at this moment. But the Rothschilds got the first. This was through like Reuters with passenger pigeons. They got the first news, and the fellow pretended like, oh gee, yeah, no, I don't know, I think we'll win, and like had people secretly buying up bonds or like bets on us losing or bets on us winning, to sort of inflate the price, and then started selling them like hotcakes because he lost at Waterloo. He tricked the stock market in London. That's part of the way the Rothschilds work.
Well, they're not.
Look up the history.
They're not evil. All right, they're not evil if you're trying to get at that. But just because you're rich doesn't mean you're evil. I mean, jeez. I mean, no. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Okay. No, rich people aren't evil people. Okay. You will be rich one day. You will be rich one day. You have to play. You have to play by the rules and no, but it doesn't take money to make money. Okay. But anyhow, on the presidential front, I think I am supporting Rand Paul, but the political structure as it is, I have always said that governors make better presidents, and I think a couple of the governor or a few of the governors that I admire that have stepped into the race and will be stepping into the race are I like Jeb Bush, I like Scott Walker, and I also like former Texas Governor Rick Perry. I think they're the strongest as far as the governors are concerned, because especially Rick Perry, because Rick Perry ran the 12th largest economy in America. If it weren't for Texas, America would have lost over 400,000 jobs. Okay. Yep. No, it's there. And you can look it up. If you compare the economy of Texas and no, that's not true. No, they're not. No, they're not. Yes, and Rand Paul is better than Ron Paul. Rand Paul is better than Ron Paul. Yes. No. Rand Paul is way better than Ron Paul. No. Ron Paul. No. Ron Paul. The thing that did him in. The thing that. No. Rand Paul is way better than Ron Paul. No. Rand Paul is way better than Ron Paul. As far as economically, Ron Paul was good economically, but as far as like foreign policy wise, he was way out there.
What are you? What are you? Liberal Democrat?
Socialist myself.
Oh man, you're one step lower. You're one step lower than Obama. Obama is a liberal social. No. You're Obama is a liberal. Obama is a liberal socialist Marxist.
All right, get rolling,
Yeah.
brother.
I'm just saying, can we together hope that there will be an early debate between Bernie Sanders and Rand Paul?
I'm not guaranteeing it. But,
Do you want it?
I don't know. No. Rand Paul. Bernie Sanders is way out there. No. He's too extreme. No, Elizabeth Warren is too extreme. No. Finance guy.
Is the camera still rolling? Yes, it's rolling. Hello.
All right, while those guys are babbling about politics, we've got Salima over here writing down lyrics to this punk rock song that she did back in 1980. And then I'm going to do my version of it for the Mr. Clean Show. While Salima's hard at work translating the lyrics, I'm going back to the studio.
So everything was on lockdown.
We're at the Mr. Clean Show. Oh. Mr. Clean is on the scene. Back on the scene. Stepping in for the Clean Meister is the Kev Meister here. Hello. Nice to meet you. Hello. Get involved with politics and at least learn. Hello, learn. Oh well. Learn. What he said, look it up, Google it. Like, actually pay attention to what politicians are saying and judge not on the party, not on some ideology, but like how human they are and how honest they are. That's a start.
Look on the record. Hillary is untrustworthy. You can't trust her. Yeah, she's just too many scandals, and she's in bed with the hedge fund managers. Remember MoveOn.org? Yep. Remember MoveOn.org?
That's true. But is Bernie in bed with them motherfuckers?
Bernie's not in bed with anybody. He's just
Bernie's his own man. He's a real human
but he's
being.
too extreme. He won't ever be president.
Let go. Just ask him why Bernie Sanders is too insane. Can I interject something? I was in there watching this debate, and and I don't think if you can't listen to the other person speak, then it ain't a debate for one, because then you got to answer what that person says without grabbing microphones. Everybody. I'm done speaking. Okay, turn up the But see, Bernie Sanders and Michelle Bach. It reminded me of a Bernie Sanders and Michelle. She's hot. I would definitely like.
I love Michelle Bachmann. I would love to see her run for president.
I'm the moderator.
I would love to see her run for president.
What do you think of that? She is trying to run for president, and she had a. I don't think she's announced this year. Oh, maybe not. But she had a debate with Bernie in the early part of the year or something, and she just kept talking over him. Like he asked her like 6 questions that she never answered. You can't answer a different question than the one you're asked and win a debate.
Well, I can't speak to that because I didn't see the debate. Okay, but I know Michelle Bachmann is very
very intelligent, and she. Oh, I love Sarah Palin. Yeah, she should run for president. Oh. Wait. When Palin was
she would never know how good she had it. Because I'm not a crankster like all those people up there.
Wait a minute. When Palin was VP, they were putting out buttons that said the hottest VP. But I think
All right, and in this corner is Will Metro. Over here, in this corner is Tony No Baloney. What you got to say?
Yeah, Tony Baloney.
I was just doing a little.
Tony from Coney Island. Tony Macaroni, yada, 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 yada. And I'm not even freaking Italian. Although I was born in the year of the tiger.
Tony the Tiger, you're great.
You know, what are the biggest problems facing us in the world? They're gross! I was talking about Frosted Flakes, but yeah, politicians do the same. They're gross, man. They're disgusting. Like
I like oatmeal.
oatmeal is good. Even raw, it's good. Raisins are good in it. Cinnamon.
You like Lucky Charms?
Lucky Charms, no, that's brain poison. It's very, very bad. No, that.
Lucky Charms is magically delicious. No, my political philosophy is vote Republican because Republicans have the better policies. Because every time you've had a Republican as president, the economy was actually fared better. Wait, we had tax cuts. No, Reagan had the greatest economy. Yeah. Well. The deficit was being under control. Okay, under Reagan. Okay, and then when Bush became president. Okay, when Bush, he simplified the tax code. He changed the tax code and made it easier for everybody.
You can't spend more money on the military, which is like one of our biggest expenses, and cut taxes and cut the deficit.
Only 5%.
The only way he did that was by borrowing money from China, which is why China's about to take over the western half of the United States through Jade Helm. It's all yours.
Actually, you know what percentage of the budget is military? 5%. Nope. Only 5% of the budget is military. Yep. Only 5%. Yep. It's actual fact. I looked it up. I don't have a laptop. I don't have a laptop on me. Yep. But I looked it up. I looked it up. 5%. It's only 5%. 5% is our military, and now under Obama has cut our military funding because this isn't lies. This is lies. I looked it up. The biggest port. No, it is. It's in our social security and healthcare. And healthcare, the biggest. No, I'm not. I looked it up. I have charts. Our biggest percentage of the budget
is on the social services and also healthcare. Also healthcare. This is not lies. I looked it up. Go on federalbudget.com. Okay, you can look it up there. Most of our spending is on. Nope. Go on federalbudget.com. 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 It's all right there. Federalbudget.com. A huge percentage of our budget is spent on social services and welfare and healthcare. And it's all because of Obama, and Obama is spending like a drunken sailor, and our deficit is approaching 20 trillion.
You're right. He spends like a drunken, especially on this crazy wars and stuff we got going on. It's none of our business to be the police in the world. Let people alone. We got to build up our own. Terrorists can come in here while we're all. No, I'm saying they could while we're all stuck in somebody else's country protecting them. We should tax them for our military. Don't you agree? Yes! Mr. Clean, where is Mr. Clean, don't leave the scene.
Where'd he go, man? You listen to your guess.
He's addicted to coffee.
He's drinking too much. He's switched to tea. The tea party's better.
Coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon. That's just how a civilized guy does this. I'm sorry. No. Unless it's Kali tea. Kali tea. All you people in the know the Kali. The healing of the nation. Hey. Is Will going to interject with some more philosophy now? No. I'm going to ask.
The tea is better than the Kool-Aid.
No, but. Cool. All right, listen. I got to. Let me come up with a good subject matter here. What do you think about our military? We've armed like this one faction of the Muslims to fight another faction in one country, and then we arm the other faction against the other, just to get destabilize and stuff. It's kind of fake. Either nuke them or something.
Well, first off, we have to talk about what Obama's strategy is to combat ISIS and these Muslim fanatics. But apparently he has no complete strategy, as he announced a few days ago or last week. Yeah, he announced that he still has no complete strategy, and now it's yeah, and now
Bob Seifert, or one of them asked this one guy. I think Bob Seifert, his last day was the other day, but he does Face the Nation, and he asked a politician, he goes, do you think Obama's just like sitting on his hands? The Seifert. Yeah, and he just retired. Really good, knowledgeable, when news guys were cool. Anyway, he asked the guy, a learned one, and asked him, do you think Obama is kind of just sitting low for the last part of his presidency? And the learned one goes, I think so. And this was not a party thing. It was just like, and that kind of goes what Will was saying, that this guy doesn't have an exit, entry, or medium plan. There is no beginning, middle, or end.
He's allowing the terrorists to spread wide, rampant, and ISIS is even in America, there's homegrown terrorists, and Obama's not helping the situation. He's lowered our defenses, he's cut the military, and he doesn't even want to send troops over there on the ground. He's just we need to do more than just airstrikes. You know, we need to have more troops on the ground.
Okay. How about, and what I heard is like, and this is the situation we face over there, because you're going to have to be there for the rest of our lives. And what's going on is, hello, camera on the subject. New guy. I'm filling in for Christopher. Mr. Kling. Two ends. Anyway, so we armed those guys, and supposedly we got people teaching them how to fight, right? Well, they were fighting against ISIS. It was the Iraqi army. They all dropped their arms and ran away. I mean, come on. So that's a lose-lose situation. It's like when you're picking a team for basketball, you pick the people that are going to make the team go, baby, go. And they're like, you know, someone's going to drop the ball.
That's because in 2011, Barack Obama pulled all of our troops out of Iraq and sent them to Afghanistan because he felt that was the war that we should be fighting. And that was a big mistake because they still had Al-Qaeda in Iraq, and Al-Qaeda grew into ISIS. And at that point, the terrorists grew and moved back into Iraq, and Obama failed to keep the peace, and he needed to leave a sustaining force of at least 10,000 troops. And
yeah. Anyway, I think it's a lose-lose situation. Bring the boys back, bring the boys and girls back, and help them protect the borders against disorder. Yeah. What about those two guys that came in from Russia, Chechnya? Look at the map. They're Caucasoid peoples. They're not the brown devils. They had the slanty eyes and stuff, and they were foreigners, and which the Boston bombing, it was right. So somebody was sitting on their hand, and yet their TSA people are hassling people, old ladies, 80 years old, strip searching them, and we can't stop these guys. And
heed the warnings. We didn't heed the warnings.
And you know, with this spying, they've got their cell phone records. Come on now, and they just because we have laws, they shut it down. But what I'm trying to, that's why I like when you brought up Paul, Mr. Paul. He's good.
Rand Paul.
Libertarian.
Yep. Rand Paul managed to go by the Constitution and get the NSA to stop their madness, and the bulk data collection under Obama is no more. They can't do that no more. And but now the Republican controlled Congress now now they passed the Freedom Act, which is a kind of I think a dubbed down version of the Patriot Act, but yeah. But see under Obama he expanded the Patriot Act with the bulk data collection and stuff, and collecting 1 billion phone calls a day and stuff, and that and hold on 1 minute, and the Patriot Act was never like that under Bush. Okay, it was only under Obama that it expanded and got worse because Obama installed the PRISM program where PRISM it was called PRISM. He was collecting our emails and everything and collecting 1 billion phone calls a day. Yep.
And what's silly is, as Will said, that they knew about these two Boston bombers. You can't tell me that the CIA or one of these massive, there's so many agencies that, come on now, between all you guys and ladies who are working there, you didn't get that phone message, but you're listening to somebody's pornography or whatever. Or, what did they say about, Obama on the email? Oh, we're going to send some troopers. I know somebody that was dissing Sarah Palin. He actually had the FBI come to his house in Florida. And because he was saying violent stuff, but it was all keyboard cojones. That's what all these people have. The trolls and what have you, right? They're all like, I'm the baddest, and then they'd quiver if you stood right face to face to them and stuff. I call it keyboard cojones. There's all them trolls down there. Oh, I'm gonna. Here comes the Meister of Ceremonies.
Well, it's like Benghazi. Obama missed the 3 a.m. phone call. Obama missed the 3 a.m. phone call on Benghazi. It's like.
Say that again. How many percent?
17% in 2014 was the actual military budget. It was 17% of the budget. It was actually 28% of estimated tax revenues, given the fact that they're borrowing a large proportion of the money that they're spending. Who are they borrowing it from? How do you feel about the Trans-Pacific Partnership?
I vote that crap down. You know what? No. Well,
our military is too strong. We've killed enough children. Thank you.
We have the strongest military.
No, don't fold that up.
Yeah. Fold it up.
No. Tell me where it shows. Tell me where it shows if 5% of the budget is military.
This is now. So what's?
Disclosed is 17%.
Well, wait a minute. So you're saying Will said it was 5?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's
okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I just got out here, and I've been working in the studio, so I wasn't involved in the talk part. Hey, bring the camera over there.
Yeah, he's talking.
Jeez, new guy. But how can you learn? Zoom it back out too to get it. Oh, not down, not up.
Chop my head off. My ear. Oh, no, that's my ear.
That's good. Hello. I feel like I'm on a rocking boat, babe. Hello. Hello. Turn. You're supposed to do that on the other monitor there, Einstein. I'm just kidding. It's Dr. Dirty and Mr. Clean. The life he's leading is so obscene. Did you hear my song? I'll do it again. Dr. Dirty and Mr. Clean. The life he's leading is so obscene. You're supposed.
I coined the term Mr. Clean, just.
I know, but then you.
Like it. And then it was like, no, he's also the Dr. Dirty there. There's some Dr. Dirty in there with the Mr. Hyde. Dr. Jekyll in there. Mr. Hyde.
And the song I did it from was from The Who, Dr. Jimmy and Mr. Jim, and it's about, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but in the 90s style.
What do you think about that budget there, as well as all the Black Ops budgets that are not classified? Those are under the discretionary.
I think we need to expand our military. I think we need to strengthen our military because what Obama is doing is he's actually weakened our national security, and he's weakened our defenses, and he's weakened our military. and by not using them effectively, okay, we need to do more than just airstrikes. Okay, we need to have American boots on the ground, you know, helping to defeat these terrorists and train the Iraqis and the Syrians.
We're on a time limit.
So they can actually get the job done.
You used to be a rapper. Come on, bring it on. Get vocal, Yoko. Hold on. He's got to respond to what he just said. You're messing the show up. Since you left, Dr. Dirty and Mr. Clean. No, yeah. And we're going to get Vaso on guitar. I'll be doing the Imbira through the... He's going to be on percussion.
Shit. Hand drum, anyways, you know, that's what I like.
Ooh. I got a set of bongos. I'll bring those in too, huh?
Yeah, why don't you?
I will.
All right, I'll do it. Do it. I dare you.
Double dare me.
Double, triple, dog.
Dog dare you.
Hey, get the camera on my man.
Stick your tongue on the pole.
Thank you.
I like the Christmas story.
I wonder if it's like licking a battery.
Doubt it.
9-volt. Yeah, that's how you test them to see if they're good. You never did that?
No, I do that with a car battery.
Oh, yeah. Some countries will put the car battery electrodes in places you don't. I don't know. You feel attacked.
No, so in any case, Will, you think
hold on. I'm gonna let the people hold it, but you cannot go over like a minute or something. Go.
All right. But so in other words, you think we need to expand military operations, like drop more bombs on foreign countries, kill more women and children and non-combatants. You know,
we need more boots on the ground.
On the ground where?
Wherever ISIS is, we need to install the Bush Doctrine again.
Okay, so
where they are, so we don't have to fight them here at home.
Well, that's what Bush said. But let me talk to you. Let me talk to you a little bit about how it would feel if you had invaders in your country, and whether you would use IEDs, that is like improvised explosive devices, and leave them without legs or arms. And how do we deal with all of the traumatized victims of war when they come home and really can't have a job? How can we support all of these people that have survived some of the worst stuff in the world?
First off, you're forgetting one little detail here. Okay, we were attacked first. Okay, 9/11/2001, we were attacked first. Okay, and that's what brought upon the war on terror. They declared war on us, so we had to go there, retaliate against them. That's why we went into Iraq. Okay, it wasn't just about weapons of mass destruction. Okay, it was also about, if you listen to what Bush said so we go after the terrorists so we don't have to fight them here at home. And he also said that we will go after those who harbor the terrorists. Okay, the terrorists were in Iraq before we went into Iraq. Okay, the terrorists were in Iraq before we went into Iraq. Okay, there was a terrorist by the name of Abu Musab al-Zakari, who was wounded on the battlefield in Afghanistan when we retaliated after 9/11. Okay, and whereupon he went to Baghdad, Iraq, greeted by Uday and Qusay Hussein, Saddam's sons, treated in a Baghdad hospital which was run by Uday and Qusay Hussein. Saddam knew about this, so he was harboring the terrorists. And then, no, not true at all. Not true at all. Listen. No, listen. And then Abu Musab al-Zakari started
Nope. Zakari started the Zakari started the terrorist training camp of Zakari started the terrorist training camp near Baghdad. Okay. No, he started the chapter of Al Qaeda in Iraq. So the terrorists were in Iraq before we went into Iraq. Okay, we were combating terrorism. We were. It wasn't. We did not. No, we did not. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. No, we weren't. Okay. Osama bin Laden created Al Qaeda. Okay, and Al Qaeda was formed out of the Mujahideen. Okay, and the Mujahideen was formed under Carter. Okay. Yep. What about so? Yep.
But the Mujahideen were formed with the promise that they would get support from America, and it was under Bush Sr. that he said, "Nah, we're just gonna walk away."
No.
Do your homework, baby.
No. Bush Sr. said that we weren't gonna sponsor terrorism. You know. But
We were supposed to stabilize that.
nah, but we failed under Carter, and Carter made it worse.
All right, so we have it. This has been. They could continue talking, and we might include some of that. But I'm going to go over to give me copy to make sure to take care of Salima. All right, so this has been. Oh, you ready to go? So this is. All right, so my camera. This has been my camera technician, Kevin, has been on, and my friend Tony Orlo, and my friend Will Metro has been on, and they will give a concluding statement for the Mr. Clean Show. Everything you want to see.
Yes. It's been a show, baby. I don't know what else to say, man. Well, this guy's turn. You got a lot of time in there, Buster. Well, you got your own show. Truth, less is more. Well, it is.
Shallow brooks babble.
Truth in motion.
Deep waters run.
Steep. Concluding statement.
Bernie Sanders 2016. We got to do it, people. Otherwise, we're just fodder.
Okay, no. If Bernie Sanders gets elected, we're screwed. Okay, so vote Republican. Vote Republican. Any of the Republicans would be better. Any of the Republicans. Vote Republican. And this has been the Mr. Clean Show. We are out. Yes. Vote Republican.
Hey, Donald Trump. He put his wisp in. Donald.
When they do all the editing and stuff.
Just have the TV over by the
The TV doesn't mind. It's got to be out of the way. But why do you want to look at yourself on TV?
just want to.
I know you're pretty.
Look so I can address the audience.
Just look at the camera. That's what the clean man does. There's your info.